That was some footage I shot a few weeks back when we just decided one Saturday to just take a trip down to the beach and see what was going on down towards Nag's Head. So, what I wanted to talk to everybody about today, I've had some clients and some, not necessarily clients, but people that have heard about me through my clients, asking me about rear axle bearings leaking in recent years on their collector cars, race cars, that kind of thing. And I hadn't really thought about it, because usually when I'm putting them together, I'm getting my bearings from Moser or Strange, whoever the rear end's from. And of course, as you know, I'm a Moser dealer and nobody's sponsoring this video. But what I'm coming to find out is a lot of these replacement bearings now don't have this O-ring. And the manufacturers put these O-rings on. The old BOP rear ends have it. The 9-inch Ford, the 8 3/4 Chryslers. They have this O-ring to seal to the housing, even if they have the axle seal inside the housing. And I guess as these bearings are being made cheaper and offshore, and maybe some of the inshore ones, I haven't done that much research on it, they're leaving this O-ring out for two reasons. One, that's one less step in the machining process, and they don't have to buy an O-ring. So if you put one of these in and it doesn't have the O-ring, and here's a picture of one without the O-ring, at least give it a little wipe of silicone. And what I would say do is put it here around this backside edge so it can wipe in as you push it into the housing, and give as much sealing surface area as possible to it. You don't have to overload it where it's running all out, but just a nice little 1/16 bead so it can just smear out as you push it in. It'll save you a lot of trouble. I've had two lately that I've had to work on that it was simply a matter of, if it had had the O-ring, it wouldn't have ever leaked, and they ended up having to replace their brakes and all. And yes, some cars do still have drum brakes on the back. So it makes a mess, and it gets all over everything, and it smells bad, because let's face it, one of the most stinkingest smells in the automotive industry is hyploid gear lube, or rear end oil, or rear end grease, differential fluid, whatever you want to call it. But I'm going to call that my tech tip for the day. Just keep that in mind when you're dealing with these bearings. Again, no one's sponsoring this video. As always, practice your skills, learn a new one. Either way, turn it into craftsmanship. You'll never know how far it'll take you. Keep the questions coming. I love to hear from you, and I'll answer them as we get them. And we'll be back to doing some fab work and some installs here pretty soon. So thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. This has been Fab Race Mod Repeat. Have a great day.